Alright, what is up, guys? This is part 2 of the update on my Chevy truck build. So, you might be able to tell, but we have done a few things to it. Not too many, because it is still very much a work in progress. But I'll kind of go over what we have done so far and basically what all we need to do. So, we got new spark plug wires. That way, because the old ones were touching the header, which would definitely cause them to melt because headers get to extreme high temperature and it would just melt them right off. So we got those so they're not touching. And we permanently torqued the headers on. And then for the Phytech system, we put the wiring harness on. For the most part, it's not permanent because there's some plugins and stuff that have to go in the actual cab. By the way, we did wash the cab, and that kind of gives you a reference to what the color is going to look like, that nice blue color. We still got to do all the interior stuff after we get the motor running. But for this driver's side header, we had to put some header wrap on it because it was touching, I don't know if you could see that or not, it was touching the motor mount, and when metal touches metal, it gets super hot, and it could cause stuff to crack and whatever. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go, so this is a 3-inch header. I think we're going to go down to 2.5, but I don't really want to do that because I've watched videos and stuff on the sorry, my finger got in the camera, on the 3-inch exhaust setups, and it says that it runs a lot smoother and it's maybe a little louder, but it does increase power. So I'm going to have to talk with my dad about that to see what we can do. For the rear end, so we got, hey dog, we got the, so it was, I think it was 2.5 inch, the normal, this part diameter, 2.5 inch, and the brackets we have needed 3-inch diameter, so we sent it to a machine shop, and the guy cut a 3-inch pipe and welded it on. That way the diameter is what we need. So we mounted the rear end, but it's not on there permanently because we can't get all that settled. We don't have the shocks on because we have to get the cab and the bed on before we do any of that because we have to have the weight on there. So we got rear end temporarily mounted, so that's going to give you a good idea what that'll look like. Drive shaft, we're going to have to get one custom built, again, once we get the cab and everything on. That way we know the exact weight and the length that we need for the flex, how much. And then the most recent thing we've done is put this Holley Sniper gas tank on. Looking a little dirty right now, but we got this put on. It was not difficult at all. We just jacked it up on that, drilled a few holes through it, and snapped her up with some bolts. So I think we just ordered some fuel line, so we'll get some fuel line running, 2 return lines from there and there. We get 1 line going in, 2 return lines coming back. We'll run on the driver's side all the way up to here. We'll probably put the fuel filter somewhere back here, in there somewhere. So once the fuel line actually gets here and we run it, so it won't take that long, I don't think, to run the fuel line. We just got to snap some fittings on and whatnot. So we'll run it, and then we'll hook it up. We'll hook up the return lines back, 2 of them, and then hook the fuel pump up with the line, with the fitting or whatever, and then we can finally start the engine. So that'll be super exciting once we get that fuel line in, because I've been wanting to hear this bad boy run for a long time. Let's see. I think I covered pretty much everything other than, well, we did wash the cab, like I said, but, I mean, it's gonna need washed again just because it's just sitting here collecting dust for now, but I think that pretty much covers everything. So this is part 2 of the update on my Chevy truck build. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see, I'll probably post another video once we actually start it, and I'll post a video of what it sounds like and how good she runs, So that's it for this video, and I'll post pretty soon. Thanks for watching.